So what's going on, guys? Box here, and welcome to a brand new episode of our F1 2021 career mode. Now let's get into things. We're heading towards the end of the season. If we take a look at the season results so far, you can see we've got 3 rounds to go, and one of them is this round, which is going to be Brazil. So today we're heading out to Brazil, then Australia, and then to Abu Dhabi to round things off for this end of the first season with Alpine, where we know Fernando Alonso will be retiring. Also, Kimi Räikkönen, I think, is going to be retiring as well. So we've had a decent season. We've picked up 2 podiums, and they were actually the last 2 rounds. So out at America for the, North America for the USA Grand Prix, and then Mexico, South America. So yeah, that continent treating us well. Let's see what we could do out of Brazil. Hopefully we can keep this run of form going. But yeah, let's take a look at R&D. What's going on with the R&D? We've got a minor part coming our way. I think we've also got a wastegate actuator coming from the factory. That is, we take a look what type of upgrade is that. It's a supplier upgrade. Renault, the last part of the season. It's a minor upgrade, so a minor boost of power, but you know, we'll take it. It will help us out. You see, we've got the best engine right now, which is really good. So let's see, what have we got? We've got a minor hydraulics part come in. So if we take a look, chassis wise, we're in the middle of the field. And then we've had a new upgrade on the aero, and yeah, mid pack again. And overall in the R&D race, that leaves us 3rd. So, you know, we probably could fight for a podium, but we'll have to keep going and see what we can do. We got 2,000 R&D points. So let's see if we can get some final upgrades in before the end of the season. Have we got any major upgrades? If we've got any major upgrades anywhere, then I'll plop them on if I can. We haven't really. Scraping the barrel a bit for R&D upgrades at this point in the season. Let's see, what should we go for? Well, we may as well go for some rear downforce. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What's the top one? Drag reduction. You know what, actually, maybe we'll go for some drag reduction. Either way, standard or rush, it will come in for the next Grand Prix, so let's go for the standard one. Hopefully that comes straight through. And then chassis wise, well, we've got the brakes we can upgrade. Got another upgrade on the go at the minute, so yeah, we may as well just get this brake upgrade in. Again, that should come in for Australia for the last 2 rounds. So yeah, some nice upgrades going on in terms of the engine, where you know we're doing absolutely fine now. 3 races to go on all these parts, should be absolutely no problem. So yeah, let's crack on into a little bit further into the episode, and let's go on with the Brazilian Grand Prix. Okay, so we've got these regulation changes coming in for next season. So change the regulations are now 6 weeks remaining, 2 departments effective, 7 parts at risk. So durability, we've put no upgrades in over this season. And our durability's been okay. Maybe the power unit's been a bit, it could have been better, let's say, but 7 parts on the aero at risk. We're going to have to get in. We haven't got long to get these fixed, so perhaps I probably shouldn't have put those upgrades on at the start of this episode. But yeah, we don't know what we're doing. Are we going to stay with Alpine? Well, we don't want to jeopardize them anyway, but we are going to probably move. Maybe we'll stay, but yeah, let's get on with this episode. So it's a wet qualifying look at the conditions here in Brazil. It's going to be a dry race. Let's see what we can get on, where we'll start in qualifying. Starting qualifying well, then we had a fuel issue to fix. So yeah, we've just had it fixed, engineer. We've had it fixed. So let's take a look at the setup now. Setup wise, I'm gonna have to go for. We're going to have to go for race setup, although saying that, Brazil, if you go for increased top speed, you'll struggle through the middle and last sector. Well, no, the middle sector mainly. But yeah, let's have a little play around with this setup. I might put a little bit of downforce on 8.6 wings, probably. Yeah, that'll probably do. Let's go out. How's our power unit looking after practice? Quick practice really does batter the engine, but it's doing okay. So Wet or inters? It's looking like wets at the minute. Everybody else is out on the wets, but yeah, we'll just have to get out there, stick in some laps. Maybe if I put in some extra fuel, go for a little stint at the start and then come back in for a low fuel run on the second set of tyres we've only got 2 wets, so yeah, let's do that. Done a banker lap of 118.8, which has been okay, just ahead of Alonso there. We're on the grass just behind Hamilton and Sainz, so let's keep on pushing on this lap. Come across the line in 3/4 of a second underneath our personal best, puts us P3 for now. Pretty good lap time. We've got 7 minutes left. I don't think the rain's gonna lighten up anytime soon.
Heavy rain will be staying with us for a while.
Yeah, there you go, engineer confirming it's sticking with us. I could come in and go for another lap, or I could do a cool down lap. I mean, the tyre's looking okay, and then go again. Still in P3, 5 minutes left in the session. Let's accelerate on. Perez pops up there, Bottas, Hamilton, they all pop up there. We're still P4. I mean, we could be under threat from either of these people, so let's go out again. Fresh, wet tyres, low fuel, let's pump in a lap. So we set fastest first sector. We've got some back markers up the road at Schumacher in the Haas. Look at this. Oh, he's proper in the way. The AI are so bad at getting out of the way on this game, and that's really compromised us through here. We've lost all of that time, thanks Mick for that. Fantastic stuff, and now we're down underneath of our current personal best. Ugh. We've recovered a lot of time through the last few corners, and we're almost half a second underneath. Maybe the track's drying up a little bit, I don't think so, but we're able to hook it up nicely. Half a second underneath. Can we get pole position here? No. 300ths behind Hamilton.
Welcome along then to the place where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the final corner. And it's the place, a year later, that Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's Interlagos, and it's time for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7-mile circuit, and one of the few anti-clockwise tracks on the calendar. 15 corners in total, 9 to the left and 6 to the right, with a technical middle section opening up to a flat-out Sector 3. And that gives us our best passing opportunity down into Turn 1. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of Turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty: positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ace, Daniel Ricciardo and Leclerc, Perez, Norris, Sainz and Pierre Gasly, Raikkonen, Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda and Giovinazzi, Mazepin, Latifi, George Russell and Fernando Alonso. They've taken a grid penalty. Vettel and Mick Schumacher. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Right then, so Fernando Alonso has taken a grid penalty. He's right at the back of the grid. He didn't qualify the best, but he would have been in the top 10 anyway. So yeah, the Alpine, it's looking strong. We're just outside of the top 2 teams, and we're leading that charge for P3 in terms of the development race. In terms of our race here today, wow, it's a bit of a weird strategy at the minute. 8 laps on the mediums for 10 laps on the softs. That's the fastest strategy apparently. Even if you play around with it, go to 10, apparently use half a second. So the tyre wear is pretty low around here, so yeah, we'll go for it 8 laps, and then we'll ditch them after 8 laps. So yeah, that'll be fine. So yeah, let's go racing here then. Here we go then. Light's about to go out and we're just behind Hamilton. Let's get a good start if we can. Really, really good launch. Very nice indeed. We've got a Ferrari up our inside, giving Hamilton, oh, squeeze. Everybody's trying to get through on us. Apparently we've got a collision with Hamilton. Yeah, we know that. Any damage to the car? Not that I can see. Hamilton is right there, but we know we have a strong power unit. We can finally rely on it. And our pace was pretty strong in the wet, but what's it going to be like in the dry? Now this Mercedes is a lot quicker than our Alpine. I know we've improved our Alpine a lot. Oh, it's coming back at us. That was a cheeky move. Almost ran to the back of him. Almost became a free invite up the inside, but we've got Charles Leclerc very aggressive as well at the start here. So Hamilton's through and we lose that podium position. Could we make it 3 back-to-back podiums? I don't know, but I have forgotten that these guys, they're all on soft tyres. I'm the only driver to go for mediums out of the front lot, so this could work in our favour really. We're going to be strong at the end of the race if I can just hold on to Hamilton for now, but that explains why we were under attack at the start of this race. Chuck it into turn 1 nicely. I love this circuit. It's been a while since I've raced around here, but do love this circuit, and now I've just got the tough task of staying with Hamilton in his DRS zone. But luckily, down the straights, look at that. There's Renault power unit. Definitely the best on the grid, and we're the only team to be running Renault, so works for us. So I've lost touch with Hamilton. We're outside of that DRS zone. He's just been able to pull away. For us now, it's if we can close the gap back up, then we'll try. But for now, I've got to keep Charles Leclerc at bay. And if I can do that until the pit stops, then we should be able to go on an attack on Hamilton again when we're on the soft tyres. That's how much confidence I got in this Alpine car at the minute. Well, here comes Charles Leclerc. He's right with us. Gap's now 2.2 to Hamilton. We should be okay down this straight. It's the run into turn 1 I'm more worried about overtakes from the guys behind, but the middle sector we really do lose a lot of time on these mediums, so we need to get on the softs as soon as possible. So I'll have to use overtake mode here because look at the run Charles Leclerc is going to get. He's going to close right up. If I didn't use any ERS mode, he'd have been alongside us. So gap's 2.3-ish, 2.2-ish, 2.3, there you go. Leclerc, if I don't use any overtake mode, let's see what happens down here. He closes up, but the straight is just too short, so as long as we get a good run onto there, we should be alright. Okay then, new strategy, what is it? Lap 9, they reckon it's going to be quicker, so go on then, let's switch it to lap 9. Lap 9 is the pit window. And look at this, under attack from Charles Leclerc, bit of overtake mode. But he's got the inside line. I was caught napping, so I was too busy looking at that strategy. And do we get DRS this time? We are going to get DRS. But we might be too far back to close up. We've got Perez behind. We're closing, but yeah, once again, the straight, it works both ways. Too short for us to overtake, so there we go. Let's stick in behind the Ferrari, though. Keep Perez at bay. I'm quite happy just to sit in behind Leclerc and just DRS our way around. But it's if we can stick with him through this middle sector, because those softs are a lot quicker through this middle sector. So how are our mediums looking? Oh, almost run to the back of Leclerc then. Mediums are looking good, no problems. So let's go to lap 9 then. The team reckon that'll be quicker, so we'll follow what they say. Here we go then. We might actually be able to get Leclerc back, which will be good. Using a lot of overtake mode. Here we go, DRS them. Look how powerful this is. Gonna go to the inside, fastest final sector. Up the inside. Oh, ran it deep then, proper block pass there. Just ran it wide in front of him, parked the bus in front of him. But here he comes, he's gonna get straight back at us if we're not careful. Here he comes. Oh, it's gonna work for him. It's gonna work for him. Late on the brakes. Chop his nose off, hold that outside line. So we hold on for now, but all this battling, He's allowing more people into the battle behind, and the gap's now 4 seconds to Lewis. Here's Charles, he's right behind us. He's going to get through even before the DRS zone. Here he goes, I'm not even going to bother defending him. I might get him back up the inside.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep
No.
focus.
But maybe down here. Oh, the dirty air, the soft tyres just grip up much better for him. That's how he was able to stay with us that time. I mean on the last lap, but here we go. Here we go then, DRS. Not going to be able to get the move done, but no one's pitted yet, so this is going to be interesting. I wonder if they're going to lap 10 on the softs. If they are, then that's crazy, but, you know, here's what it is. Let's see if we can get Charles this time on this straight. Everything we've got, throw everything we've got. Here we go, up the inside. Squeeze him out wide. Job. Let's take a replay then of this one. Nice, simple overtake. Just deploy all of our energy. DRS wide open, slipstream, send it up the inside, 100 meter board, brake in, and tucked up inside the Ferrari. Okay then, here we go in the pits. Slow it down nicely. Everybody else stayed out. Still no one pitting. Oh no, there is someone in the pit. Oh no, it's us. So, nobody pitting. We're pitting at the halfway point. So, obviously, soft runners going for 10 laps. I'm going for 9 laps on the softs, so, you know, I think we're working a better strategy. The only downside is if we're in some dirty air right now on our out lap, yeah, there might be a little gap to come out here, so we might be okay, but no, we're going to be right in this battle. This isn't good. This is not good. Come on. Mazepin. Latifi. Send it up the inside of Mazepin. Send him out wide. Here we go, Latifi's next. Can't get caught up here. Go for the overtake. Oh, around the outside here. Lovely stuff. These soft tyres don't half grip a lot better than the mediums. I'll tell you that for free. Right, okay. We're going to close up to Giovinazzi in no time. This Alpine soft tyres around here feels fantastic. And a purple middle sector. This is great stuff. And no. Are we going to pick up DRS? We are. We're going to pick up the DRS as well. So Fernando Alonso in the pits then. Who else is in the pits? Probably everyone. We're going to pick up a fastest final sector. Let's see if we can get the fastest lap of the race here. Just got to hook up a good first sector. Obviously we were exiting the pits last time round. There's Hamilton. Just ahead of us, 1.2 seconds. We gained 3 seconds in the pit stop stages by doing the undercut. The pace between the soft and mediums is such a huge difference. We could be on for a podium here if I can close down Hamilton. All on the back of him here. He's going to be caught with Vettel. I'm going up the inside. Oh, sorry, mate. We're through. He won't be happy with that. Any damage to our car? Nope. We're fine. We lost time, though. Not a fastest middle sector because of that. So, that's annoying. We're going to have to try again on fastest lap of the race, I think. So, but I'm going to pick up some DRS anyway. But crucially, we're through on Lewis Hamilton, which is crazy stuff. Can we get Verstappen as well? We did get fast lap of the race. Verstappen now 1.5 up the road. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. There's so much grip in this, so much turning on these tyres. But we're going to have to be careful because if we go through on too quick, we'll have no pace at the end. Fastest first sector again. Setting the timing sheets alight here. 1 second to Verstappen. Here we are, all over the back of Max Verstappen. We close up so much in that last sector. Unfortunately, Verstappen will get DRS on... I thought he was going in the pits then. He will get DRS on Raikkonen. But we're going to be going side by side into turn number 1. Another fastest lap. We've run it too deep. We've run it too deep. It's too deep. Got a warning for a corner cut. We're going to have to let him back through. That's annoying. Didn't even fit the DRS either. So look at us all over the back of Verstappen still, even with that mistake at turn 1. Oh, sending it up the inside. That was aggressive. That was too over aggressive. We're out wide. It's going to give him an opportunity to get back through. What's our front wing like? It's fine. Oh man, not used to this wheel-to-wheel racing, especially with the leaders, but the soft tyres around here just work a treat. You know what? I don't even want to look at the tyre wear graph. It will put things in my head. 2 seconds to Bottas. Can we close this down? Can we get the race win here with a reverse strategy? It will have worked a treat because the softs have so much more grip than the mediums, and on heavy fuel you can't really make the most of it. But when the fuel load drops, it sort of works, doesn't it? 1.5 seconds to Bottas, 5 laps to go. So Kimi Raikkonen in the wall over there. That's interesting. Kimi Raikkonen, strange one, but gap to Bottas 1.1. Look at this, we're going to get the DRS. I can't believe how much pace we've got on these soft tyres in this Alpine. Bit of overtake mode, but we should cruise up to the back of him anyway with the DRS. We've got plenty of laps, say plenty, got enough time to make this overtake on the Mercedes driver. Maxing out at 211 mile an hour, closing in on the brakes, almost clipping the back of him, but solid run through turn 1. Lose a bit of momentum down the hill. Bit of ERS will fix that. DRS again, but you know, don't think we'll be able to get him here, so we're going to have to sit him behind. We close up in the middle sector anyway, so let's just sit on the back of Bottas. Maybe we can get him up the hill here. It's pretty tight. You have to get this turning point bang on, because in the dirty air you're just struggling for the grip. Ooh, that can't be good for our front wing. That really can't be good. I think we might have lost a little bit of an end plate. Didn't see anything fly off, but we did make that contact. So let's go for it. Come on. 2 more laps after this one.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, thanks, engineer. Let's go. Overtake mode. Yeah, he's going to be a sitting duck now. Not a lot he can do. He's going to go defensive. It makes it very tricky. I then have to go the long way around. Carry the momentum. Here we go. It's turn number 1. Braking just between the 150 meter board. Side by side through here. Take too much inside curve, giving him too much room. He's going to get the DRS now. I've got overtake mode. Here he comes straight back at us. Side by side with Bottas on the brakes. He's got the inside line. I'm going to squeeze him and he's backed out of it. Here we go then. Let's take a replay of that. You see, he just had the inside line. He was behind us, so it just means he was going to pick up the DRS, and side by side running down here, he's going to have the inside line on the brakes. We squeeze him and he just backed out of it. I don't think he trusted us. But there you go, miracles can happen. We're back into the action and we've got this lap and the next lap to go. Can we keep this Mercedes driver at bay? Bottas, can we keep him at bay? I mean, he's going to get the DRS on the next lap, which is going to be pretty tricky because it's the final lap. So it's not over yet unless I can pull out a second here through this middle and last sector. I don't know if we will. The tyres are starting to go off a little bit. What's the gap? 6 tenths. Oh, smashing through the 100 meter board up the hill, struggling for grip. I'm just going to have to deploy all of our energy here. That's all I can do. Deploy everything we've got. Maybe save a little bit, but he's too far back, really. Final lap time. Come on, Jeff. Let's do this. Through turn 1, into turn 2, hit turn 3. Lots of overtake mode. Everything. We're going to run out of battery in a minute down the straight. He's 4 tenths back. He's less than half a second behind us. Right, we just got sector 2 and sector 3 to go. Come on. Come on, Alpine. We'll get 3 back-to-back podiums. That's pretty much confirmed. But 2 wins in our opening season, really taking this Alpine from proper midfield into almost top-tier team. We shouldn't have really done it here today, but I think starting on the mediums, that helped us out a lot. And I'm out wide there. Whoa. Whoa. He's going to be right on the back of us for when we cross the line. This isn't good. Through the final corner. Let's go. Pounce out of here. Just use all of the energy we've got. He's going to be coming at us. Come on. 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 Yes. 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 Yes.
That was on fire! Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
There's a few disappointed faces up and down the pit wall after that one, but not here. They've secured a phenomenal victory. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Once again, it's podium time, and once again, it's a clear win for Alpine. Alpine have seen their fair share of success in Formula One, and today is proof that they've still got what it takes to thrill us all. Congratulations to everyone at Alpine.
Okay then, so a surprise when fast up at the race, maximum points, 26 points here for us. Alonso, he climbed and he wasn't quite able to make it into the top 10, but he climbed from the back of the grid, so proof that this Alpine is strong. Fernando retiring at the end of the season, and us probably looking at other options, so Alpine are going to have 2 very quick seats for next season, I think. But there you go. Let's take a look at the standings, shall we? Because surely, yeah, we're ahead of Charles Leclerc now by 2 points, and Daniel Ricciardo is just, what, 27 points ahead? Could we close that in the last 2 races? It's going to be tough anyway, but we'll have to wait and see. Constructors-wise, we're definitely on for a fight with Ferrari for P4 for Alpine. This is good, this is brilliant. So then, that has been it for today's episode. I hope you go on to enjoy these highlights. There were some cracking moments in this race, so make sure you check it out, and make sure you stay tuned for the penultimate round next time out of the season. Round 15 is going to be, where are we? Australia, the Australian Grand Prix. We haven't been there in a while, and then Abu Dhabi for the final race. But there you go. If you aren't around here, get subscribed. Plenty more F1 and MotoGP career mode coming your way, and I will see you guys in the next one.